begin to feel a sort of cold feeling with your blind senses. There might be something hovering just roughly around here. Roughly in the shape of what appears to be a dog.
The sand timer out of my pocket and have a little look. How much time do I reckon we've wasted so far?
Yeah, Sam, how much time just passed?
the age-old question. Barely a minute.
So the blue one just died, right?
Yes.
I would like to swap places with my clone and immediately loot it.
Kriekrog suddenly begins to teleport and replace its ghostly apparition. It begins rifling around through the obviously skinned-together golem stitched together with magical threads. Kriekrog finds several body parts, including a liver, one arm, most of a pectoral muscle, and lots of loose skin.
This all sucks. None of it's shiny gold.
And some magical thread.
I look at the corpse in front of me. Can I also see some magical thread?
Yes, you can see magical thread and piles of loose skin and bones. Yeah, the thread is the main item you should be taking.
Can I Arcana check it to see if I know what kind of properties it has?
Yeah, you certainly can. Roll the check.
10. It went from 18 to 10.
You can at least tell that it's definitely some form of like necromantic school applied to the thread.
I take the magical thread from this one.
Okay, so both Ravinia and Kriekrog have a spool of magical thread. Like once you like wind it all up.
It smells terrible.
You laugh at Amish.
Do you reckon I could make a cloak out of the
No, Mitch, that'll end the campaign instantly.
I hide from the dungeon itself. The dungeon itself cannot see me.
How durable do I think the thread is?
The thread seems it's durable in the fact that it took like several hits from your guys' weapons to actually break it apart. It's definitely stronger than like normal thread. Like
You're still the narrator, by the way.
Am I?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good bit.
Yeah, no. Promise, I can't tell unless I have the software open which voice I'm in.
Do I think there'll be anything special if I made a bow with this thread?
It doesn't really have like a what's the term?
It'd be an evil bow.
Kriekrog! I need a door opened!
Both Kriegrogs appear.
Do you act like
tells truth and one
I asked this one. I asked the grey one. Ghostly vision one. Is the other one evil?
I cast Thaumaturgy because it can't speak. And I try to open the door.
Both the Kreekrogs, in unison, take magical forms and they swing their arms towards the doors and they open.
What's in this one?
There is nothing of interest or value in either of those rooms.
No!
There is sand.
Ah, pity! Sam, I'm gonna wait around this corner and hold my action until I hear someone walking around the corner.
Sure.
Yeah, sand wall.
Hold on.
No, hold on. You can't just teleport past him. You're here.
Hold on. You're in the GM layer. You're already here.
You can smell
The ghostly form of Kriegrogs blocks your step. Do I hear him?
Roll perception.
You did that.
Unfortunately, you do not hear him.
How can I swamp weed? You see a ghostly visage of your friend Kreekrog Deadug von Mutgut standing before you.
He couldn't do this before, could he? I say out loud.
Oh.
Suddenly,
In a burst of noise and surprise, Kreekrog teleports where the ghostly village had just stood.
You just learned how to do this, right?
I think that magically teleporting somewhere random has given me the ability to clone myself. I switched again.
Howard, this is going to be a treat, I'm sure.
And then you hear in the distance from around the corner. Ooh. Yes. Ooh.
Out of curiosity, can I see the original Kreekrog? Just like
you're standing there watching him like up against the wall with his ear up against like the stone, looking for cues.
So what I missed, and what did anything happen when the firebolt hit the wall?
It did fizzle out, but it did look like there was a shiny, like a bit of a purple sheen when it hit the wall.
I cast mending on the brick wall.
You cast mending on the brick wall. When you do, the section of the brick wall that you cast mending on kind of shimmers for a bit. Then there is a bit of magical discharge that shoots up from the area where you did cast it and hits the roof.
What the fuck just happened?
I'm gonna come over and have a look at that.
Your spell was like, I'm going to try and repair something that might be here. And the spell looks like it got what you would describe as confused and then turned into something else and dissipated.
You see Trixie just writing notes in her book about what she's saying.
Let's go down.
You like my hat?
I'm not afraid to keep going.
A true leader.
Catch up, Trixie.
Okay, you don't see anything important in this area. It all looks pretty normal.
Are there any ghosts near me or invisible creatures?
I actually need you to stop right there, Blake, and I need you to read me your ability that lets you see ghosts.
It's just blind sight.
Okay.
So let me read you blind sight.
Please read me blind sight. What's the range of blind
In a
sight?
range of 10 feet. Within that range, you can effectively see anything that isn't behind total cover, even if you're blinded or in darkness. Moreover, you can see an invisible creature within that range unless that creature successfully hides from you. My passive perception is 15, just for reference.
Continue on then.
Alright,
Hold right there, Blake. Something is wrong.
What?
You begin to feel a sort of cold feeling with your blind senses. There might be something hovering just roughly around here. Roughly in the shape of what appears to be a dog.
I go back. There's something on the other side of that wall. I don't know what. Well, actually, sorry. I would know what because it's blind sight. Like I know it's the shape of a dog, right?
Shape of a dog.
It looks like a dog, but I haven't seen it yet. I say.
Can you open this door for us and then we'll see what's in here?
No, there's a dog.
Dog sounds a bit more important. I want to scurry up here,
I want to see there's a corpse in this room.
and I want to move forward, going this way.
Yeah, I'll like Scooby-Doo creep with you.
Creep around.
So you can see the corpse of what appears to be a young man that is like chained up against the wall. Skeleton, obviously.
Does it look like a dog?
He does not
see a
look like a
dog, yeah.
dog. You do not see
here.
any dogs.
I go over here and I slowly like.
I walk right here.
Blake, you can sense a dog.
It's a dog. What does it look like? Is it literally just a dog?
Creekrug, you begin to feel a cold sensation directly to the left of you, aka right here. There appears to be the shape of what appears to be a small family-sized dog, waiting patiently. As you get closer and closer, the creature reveals itself to you. So at this point, everyone can see the dog. It is growling at Creekrug, standing between Creekrug and the dead corpse on the ground.
I, Kreegrug, great animal handling man,
Famous
will
for it.
pull out the rat that I cooked earlier.
I see him pull out the rat, and I'm like, not his lunch rat.
Not the lunch rat.
Just to myself under my breath. Not his lunch.
I will. I don't have a knife. Does anyone have a knife? Oh, I have a mess kit actually. I will use my simple cutlery to procure a knife and cut the rat in half.
The dog, its translucent form standing protectively between you and the skeletal remains. Its ghostly eyes fixate on you with a mix of curiosity and caution. A silent sentinel guarding the secrets of a long-forgotten prisoner. It tilts its head towards you as you begin cutting up a rat with your knife and fork from your simple cutlery set. Do you offer the rat to the ghostly dog?
I do. I do.
Then Creekrug hands the rat over to the ghostly dog, offering it. The dog begins to lessen its guard a little as it sniffs at the dead rat handing in Creekrug's hand. The dog tries to bite the rat, but alas, its ghostly jaws pass through the rat, and the dog looks dejected and sad.
Oh, bother. I will give a small prayer for the dog.
Pray to your god. What do you pray to happen to the dog? For it to be smoked down.
No, I have a spell for that actually.
Turn undead! Flee, demon!
for it to be free of its mortal coil.
Creekrug begins mumbling a prayer to itself, channeling towards its god to free the dog from its mortal coil. The dog seems to react with a shining light that goes over the dog. However, the dog takes one more look at the corpse on the ground behind it and shakes the light off of its coat. The dog then sits down dejectedly in front of its what appears to be dead master.
And I would like to use Speak with Animals. like in the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration, you might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at GM's discretion.
Sure. So you now understand the language of beasts.
Hey, buddy, what was your name?
I don't remember my name.
How long have you been here for?
I've been here far, far too long.
Was that your owner back there?
It was. I don't know where he's gone.
I'm sure he's gone to a better place.
No, I don't think so. I can sense it. Something is wrong with him.
Something's wrong with him.
Is he chained to the wall still?
His corpse was chained to the wall. The chains, upon closer inspection, appeared to have been magical, but no more or less magical than the dungeon itself.
Something is stopping me from reaching my master, passing on. What it is, I could not say.
So I look at the master is currently like the
He's his
none of the
corpse.
chains.
He is skeleton.
None of the chains are on the master right now, though.
Like it would have been on his wrists, but he's a skeleton, so his hands have long since fallen through the loops that would have been holding him up to the wall.
Yeah, so it's like not touching him.
No, so it's not like his soul is bound by the chains of the dungeon anyway. You can infer that. Yeah, because so far the only person that understands, like in canon, that understands a word that the dog is saying is Mitch.
Can I have any of my other companions try and figure it out as well? Do you mind if they will touch your master a little?
Only if you're careful.
Krugog over. I asked him, will you join me in a prayer for this young boy?
I will do the morning ceremony. Hear ye all gathered today.
Oh, I nudge Hokanov.
What's his name?
We're gonna go with master.
Okay, that's kind of... No, anyway. Hear ye all
That's
gathered
not much of a
today.
name.
We gathered today to mourn the loss of Master. May his soul pass to the great beyond and live happily ever after in the realm of their gods. Bless ye.
As Krikrog finishes its words of the sermon, a small faint light goes over the bones of the boy, and also goes over the body of the dog. However, the light quickly extinguishes, and the dog looks downtrodden once again.
Perhaps we should come back to this place once we have a
Once we have a key item.
I mentioned what?
The party figures out that they might need a key item to help the boy pass on, and moves on. To the dungeon.
There is a staircase that leads to a wooden door that is closed.
Thaumaturgy.
As Ravinia steps to one side, Krikrog yells, "Thaumaturgy!" and opens the door with a loud bang. On the other side of the door appears to be some form of cavern structure, a large cave that goes deeper and winds left and right. Looks like the party might need to venture into a cave to find out where this doorway leads. Deep within the heart of the cave, where the very essence of magic intertwines with the raw elements of fire, ice, earth, and something that looks like magic, there lies a chamber of mystical wonder. The air crackles with energy, and the walls shimmer with the iridescence of enchanted crystals pulsating with untold power. At the center of the chamber floats a radiant orb of immense energy, encased within 4 shimmering force fields, each resonating with the essence of a different element.
So that's this area. You can move yourself like pretty much straight to here. This is the area of the room that matters.
What is in between here? It's just like...
This is just it's just pathways. This is like stone wall.
Sam,
I want an
Yes.
Arcana check.
can I do that to have any idea what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, certainly can. So can Tom, because he brought it up as well.
That ain't it, Chief.
So you'll roll well.
22.
You're due. See, you were due. Okay, so Tom got a 22. So Trixie, you kind of like try to look at the markings, trying to figure out exactly what's going on here. The orb in the center of the room looks like it is powering all like the magical phenomena that you've been experiencing while in this location.
So Ravinia, you notice that surrounding the orb, a stone plaque bears 4 symbols: the ethereal silhouette of a ghost, the delicate bloom of a flower, the graceful form of a fish, and the fierce visage of a large beast. Each symbol seems to hum with arcane significance, hinting that they could be the key to unlocking the orb's potent magic.
North, south, east, west on these spikes, Ravinia sees like little symbols that correspond to the things I just said. If you need me to read them out again, I will.
Can you read...
What were the things again?
Yeah, so someone write this down.
Yeah.
So there are 4 symbols on like plaques. So there's actually like 4 different force fields that are surrounding what appears to be like a small metal orb with like writing all over it. You've got an ethereal silhouette of a ghost, a delicate bloom of a flower, the graceful form of a fish, and the fierce visage of a beast.
Ghost, fish, flower.
Ghost, fish, flower, beast.
I explained that to the Wait, how many fields did you say were
So
surrounded?
there's one force field per one symbol.
All right, there's a ghost up there. Fish's probably going to be down here.
Fish.
I mean, flower's probably going to be. Oh, don't know which way the flower will be. Flower could be either hot or magic.
Why wouldn't it be Earth, you cock?
You cuck? You fucking
Oh, we know
cuck.
top right is ghost. Top right is ghost.
Do we? Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Is there four?
What if there's another ghost?
There 4 active fields around the gem?
There are 4 active fields around the stone. Yes. I will get. Does anyone have an expertise in? Proficiency in history?
Yeah.
I do.
Yes.
Okay, everyone with a proficiency history remembers that when the man in the mask was rambling, he said that he wants you to complete the dungeon so that he can finally obtain. It's written here somewhere. The Orb of Dib-Gani is the name of the item, and that is presumably the Orb of Dib-Gani.
The wizard can't be that powerful. He doesn't know dispel magic.
How shiny is it?
Hard to see through the force fields, but like all that elemental energy is radiating off of the orb.
I will grab it.
The force field prevents you from grabbing it.
How powerful do you think this is?
It is sustaining what is presumably like what is essentially a dungeon that is manifested entirely by this orb powering the dungeon.
Do I think there's any way that this gem could be destroyed?
Possibly. It is. You could infer that if you could get past the force fields into the gem, that you have a chance of destroying it.
Okay, boys. Which direction are we going first?
Yeah. Now you pick. This is why I had a lot of maps.
Are the symbols like point like?
Oh yeah, I can tell you which symbol points in which direction. Yes, certainly.
Oh, that sounds excellent.
Fish.
The fire path is associated with the beast. The ice path is associated with the ghost. The crystal direction path appears to be aligned with the fish. And there is another earthen path which kind of points back to where you came from, and that's associated with the flower.
Nippy. I don't need the last legs yet.